waiting.
Okay, we are live. Hello out there, all you YouTubers.
You're supposed to give
And
us a warning that you're going live.
We were distracted by fur babes.
warning, warning, warning. Be charming. We are now live. We got my family. We got Lake Files, and we even have Danny Girl. Hey, girl. She knows we've been talking about her and giving her some hamburgers.
Yeah, her eyes went like this every time Jeff said
Hamburger?
hamburger.
Yeah, she knows I'm lying now.
Yeah.
She ain't got one yet.
I don't smell no hamburger.
We all have sat here and kind of talked about this a little bit. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. I think we've done it once or twice in the past.
Yeah, Jeff's not going to talk about food.
Too late. We're going to take answers from people in chat tonight.
Well, questions.
Okay. Now,
We're going to answering.
I was going to get questions, let them do the answer. I told you we ain't doing this. We're going to take questions chat tonight.
We could do that too. Ask chat questions and let them tell you.
They may not want to answer some of the questions I want to ask. So if y'all don't mind, please, for the questions, please uppercase so we can pick them out a little bit better. But right now, we've had a good day here today. I thought at one time it was going to snow. I was hoping to take a nap, and when I woke up, the ground be white. I was wrong.
Well, don't even
cold.
talk.
We got snow today a little bit.
Yeah, it was snowing when I got back earlier. I was like, go away.
It's gonna melt though. We're gonna be up, and tonight's the last really cold night tonight.
Really?
Down to, yeah, it's gonna go down to like 17, and at one point I think it's supposed to maybe hit 15.
I
But then
hate
we're
when
right
it
back
gets
up
real
into the
cold.
40s and 50s for like over a week. So
Yeah, I've got bunnies out there that has their little water dishes, and they usually do pretty good, but there's always that chance.
do you ever have a heater in them? The little feeder heaters? Like
That it's too their water things is too small for a heater. It would probably melt the plastic.
Okay. Robert asked the question, what is your preferred firearm? Mine is a 45, but my billfold says 9.
Are we all supposed to answer?
I don't know. I was just fixing to ask.
It depends what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm comfortable with a Ruger 1022. I mean, I don't really have a reason to carry around anything else, but it's like for home protection, I'd go with a 12 gauge.
Yeah, that's what I'd go with. But now, before I got trimmers or whatever, I used to put up pennies on top of a fence post, and I'd blow them away with a too.
Yeah, if I'm hunting, 22 all day.
Well, that
Even
depends on what I'm hunting.
squirrels, birds, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taken deer out. This was a long time ago, so I can't get in trouble for it now. Home protection, I would probably say, and that it all depends too. If it's just one person, Just that big old 1911 clunk clunk. Get away.
I'm gonna be straight up about it. I am not crazy about a compact. Okay. Now I've got one.
Oh, they're
but
good for their purpose.
yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Like you said, the little stick in your pocket type thing.
well, if I'm gonna stick one in my pocket, that's because I know I'm gonna be around a crowd of people. Okay.
Yeah.
And to me, it ain't nobody gonna see it. Ain't nobody gonna know what's there but me. I'm not gonna be like a bunch of dummies pulling it out every chance I get, showing it off. Once it goes in there ain't but two reasons it's going to come out. And one of them is after I get back home to put it up.
Danny,
I'm not,
look at the kid.
Hey, Danny.
Look at the
But the
I
reason
don't care. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Look at the kitty. Look.
kitty.
What's that?
But the reason I like 45s is for the stopping power. And Rob, no, I did not see the Vegas issue today.
No, I didn't either. Bigfoot, I think, has jokes though.
Oh no.
I was going to tell a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it. What do you mean we didn't like it?
Yeah, you don't get it? Time traveling joke.
Oh, but we didn't get it. Okay, like he had already told it before, but okay, we didn't like it. I get it, or we didn't get it.
Well, that one's better than the restaurant on the moon.
Oh no, I thought that was great. I get it now. Would you like me to come up there and you come up here too?
Ooh. Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
No, I didn't either.
I haven't seen anything on the news right now.
I saw something about that last night at a university. I thought it was last night.
You're getting loud, Cat.
Is he purring? This one was snoring a minute ago.
Well, the reason kitty cats purr is because they know they're safe and they're comfortable. The reason they snore is because they're asleep and they're saying, "Don't mess with me."
Oh, you seen yourself over there, didn't you?
I always bug her. Especially if she's eating or sleeping, because we still have grandson, you know? Yeah.
Okay, B. Charming said she heard it was 3 that is no longer with us and don't know if that included the suspect.
Right. I thought there was one last night when I saw it, but it could have been something else that I saw last night.
Oh. Now, there was something mentioned today. Another creator had mentioned this. I'm pretty sure it was Pinball. He was talking about our fearless leader. Yeah, right. If we do not take in more illegals, then our youngins and grandyoungins will be going overseas to do some fighting. I'll put it like that.
That's what he said, the audacity to say that.
He had the audacity to say that. Now, what was that?
Is he all right?
Yeah, no, he'd never fine. But I'm like this right here. If that's what he wants, then let the illegals come in. As soon as they hit the American soil, put them on a bus, send their ass to camp and ship them off.
Well, that's what they're already talking about.
But the only reason
that's what he said, it was pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only reason he's doing that is because we don't want our administration funding no more money over there.
Well, they already did. Another
Oh, yeah.
75 million.
I thought it was B with a
No,
billion.
yeah. It's just a little bit this time. It's just not that much. It's only 175 million.
You know what? I'd probably live out the rest of my days on that. It'd be close. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to say to that.
Oh, if I had that money, I would overbid somebody today. That pissed me off.
Yeah, I heard about that. I about bet you anything, and don't anybody who was a northern, don't take this the wrong way, but I bet it was somebody from the north who got it.
So
I don't. It's a developer.
US.
Oh, it was a developer?
Yeah. So
The
they're
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
more than likely they're going to split it up in 3 lots and resell it for triple the money.
Huge too. Carolyn. Lot Life's got history in the chat. I don't see any questions. Hey, Eric, Mr. ER.
Hey, Eric.
Good to see you.
Hope everything's going okay at the home front.
Yeah, me too. Still got continued prayers for your mom. Yeah. Hey, Ruben. Anybody else got any questions? Nobody's got any questions in there. We've had.
I got a statement I'm going to make. What? It's a good thing you ain't up on panel. Your ass be in the back room for that statement.
For what?
For me not to talk about my fellow Northerners like that.
Yeah.
Just because I'm in North Carolina, he calls me a Yankee.
Well, yeah, because you're a fellow Northern.
No.
You ain't that far.
I am. Where does the line stop? Right there at Virginia line.
Well, for you, it would be the line cuts off at South Carolina.
At that big rock.
You're up north, so you're North Carolina, and then they have South Carolina. That's where the South begins.
You're number one, baby. You're number one.
Exactly.
Josh, let me see. I was old enough, and you don't need to know that straight up.
Bigfoot has, or Dig Deeper, Mr. Joshua has a question for panel.
Biden.
No, that's easy. I've done said that. That's when they took remove religion from everything. Because it seems like after, because I remember doing praying in school.
Yeah.
And it was like a normal thing.
Yeah.
And then pretty soon, you're not allowed to do that.
And there was always church school where, well, for us, we always went across the road. On nice days, we'd walk, and on cold days, we'd get the bus across the road. Yeah.
I do remember not standing fast enough for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I got in trouble for it.
It was probably from a veteran, because I had a veteran teacher one time, and somebody sat down and said they weren't standing for the pledge. They got knocked back down. Said
you'd go to the principal's office. So our school, the public school here today, still stands for the pledge. Everyone.
Yeah, they're. When we grew up, it's a lot different. Nowadays, you could they'd be complaining and crying about, oh, they had treated me so bad in school. I've had so many different paddles on my butt.
They hurt.
Nowadays, it's like, no, you can't do that.
Was that the answer for Bigfoot's question? Was about taking religion out?
That would be mine.
Yeah. That's a really good one. That's a good answer.
Ruben D wants to know how long will rice stay good in the bag it comes in, and wants to know the best way to make it last longer.
Well, just by itself, probably until the eggs hatch. The weebles.
Yeah, I keep
Probably
forgetting.
6 months to a year, I would say.
We put ours in Mylar. Well, we package ours and then we put it into Mylar bags.
Yeah, you put it in a freezer, depending how big it is. If you get like a 50-pound bag or 20-pound bag, leave it in there for 3 or 4 days,
Yeah,
and then
thank you, Big Charmin.
there's multiple ways. There's putting it back in jars and then use a vacuum sealer to in Mylar bags.
With oxygen absorbers.
Yeah. And the bottles, regular pop bottles will work. I did a video. I don't know if it's still up though. I think I said that last time and found it was still up.
You know, when
That's a good question too.
I was coming up, I found a machine. Oh, well, it wasn't a machine. It was a thing that recapped pop bottles. You know, it wasn't a twist on caps.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I still had that thing today.
Yeah, those are good for beer and wine making and stuff like that.
Yes, it
I
is.
would say a freeze dryer.
Let me
Yeah, way
see.
too much money for me to get a freeze dryer.
Although I agree with Bushcraft's answer about taking God out of a lot of things in America, I agree with ER. That's what was my answer was going to be is the biggest threat to America lies within. It's the people.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Especially the
Especially the non-saved ones.
I don't want to call them weird, but
Yeah, I will. Hold it. Okay, I got to shut my mouth up on the other incident here. All right, we can say.
You have a
yeah, rice and mason jars are pretty good. Just make sure that the sun doesn't hit it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have some rice in our mason jars too.
Yeah.
And I think it's fine. There's no sun down there.
Yeah.
What is a prepping item you want but is a lot of money? For me personally, it would be big solar panels.
Yeah. Yeah, the freeze dry. Oh man, I'll be going crazy with that thing for a good 6 months. I probably wouldn't have anything in my freezers anymore.
Well, see, the problem is for me, a freeze dryer costs a whole lot of money.
Well, that's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why I said it. That's not a thing that I'd be getting anytime soon.
oh
Right.
God, no.
Yeah, freeze dryer is another good one. And you'd need solar panels for that.
Yeah, a lot of solar panels. I've heard there's a lot of people say that it sucks the juice.
I bet.
Electricity, yeah.
Well, Bee Charming could tell you she's always freeze drying something.
There's a good question for Jeff.
For who?
TH2?
So more than 15 minutes. How longer is Jeff going to behave? Yeah, we're 22 minutes in.
Uh, I'm up here in body, but right now I'm kind of not.
You're busy at the moment. So we'll just TH2
Uh,
say what?
mentally,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
something happened today that got me a little bit worried.
Well,
So,
what do we do with worry?
yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone at that. You know.
Let somebody else handle it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I know that. But yeah, I can't say nothing.
We
I'm not.
got some stuff going on here too with our immediate family members. So we've handed that over to God too, and we'll continue to pray because things are looking a little bit different than we thought they're going to be.
Yeah, the
This threat might
the fake ones,
change.
the fake people. What Bigfoot said.
The biggest threat, in my opinion, for they exchanged the truth of God for a lie and worshipped and served the creature rather than the creator.
And I
Uh,
would say that the fake ones that people are following that might lead them off to the wrong place.
don't say nothing.
Okay. Hi, Carson. All right, I gotta get up off this floor and go visit Bigfoot. Are you still reading?
I'm watching you guys.
Good. Take that one off. I'm gonna replace it with this and go get a chair.
So, let's see. Okay.
Okay, I don't want to shock you guys, but he's not as hairy as usual.
Oh,
He got a
no.
trim. Lake Ferry held him down and trimmed him up.
I thought you were gonna grow yours out like mine.
Dude, that would take like 5 years.
You can put that to Lake and Bigfoot because that's just weird. You really like files.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. I gotta feed Danny.
Okay.
You want to ask who was babysitting me today?
$4 a load.
You know where it's going. I'll put it like that. And don't call. Because I'm not going to talk about it, period. I
Hey,
think
Jeff.
the questions have stopped.
I got a question for you, Jeff.
I'll ask Dixie for the answer.
No, yeah, both of you. I
She's
believe,
like,
And
I
what
believe it was. I believe it
Benjamin
was.
said.
go ahead.
I believe Sunday you did a live on the water stuff.
Yeah, me and your wife.
Yep. I think that is a good spot for you, and I think you should do that
Sundays.
Sunday nights.
That's been going through my mind pretty good because I done some checking and there's more people that has watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good spot. There's someone in chat that has inspired me for another joke.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
boy.
Larry.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Yeah, grape jams.
What do you get when a grape gets run over as it's crossing the road? What do you get when the
No.
Grape jam.
traffic jam? All right, I'm out.
These are horrendous.
And Ragnar, I just got some of it cut, so you maybe passed me up then.
You inspired that, Miss Dams of Greatness.
A
You know,
raisin.
she's
You can't leave.
I'm out.
Yeah, it could be a raisin if it sit out in the road for a while.
You can't leave.
You
just
can't
can't.
leave.
You just
You're
say
stuck
that
there
everybody
now.
can actually see you, that you're not Grizzly Adams.
I like Grizzly Adams.
His mom thought he looked like Grizzly Adams one time when they were FaceTiming.
My
I
dad used to
had,
like watching that show.
yeah,
I
I
like
did too.
I like the bear.
We used to take my younger. This is horrible. we used to take my youngest brother into we'd be out in the woods playing,
Oh shoot!
and me and it was me, my brother who's a little bit younger than me than my youngest brother.
And don't feel sorry for him, because the little one, the youngest one, was the biter.
But we used to go out in the woods, and then me and my the middle brother, we would just take off running and screaming, Grizzly Adams, and my youngest brother would just start screaming and trying to run up with us. That's horrible. Don't do that to your brother.
No wonder why he bit you guys.
That's
I'll
terrible.
give you Grizzly Adams.
Why is it when we are younger in our day, we can think up of a whole bunch of fun that we used to have, but you see youngins today, all they want to do is sit there with a controller in their hands. Now, whose fault is that? In which I already know the answer for that one. But
Believe it or not, I would rather them have a controller than a phone. I think
yeah, but what
The
I
stuff
was
that they
saying,
do on the phone and learn and stuff.
Yeah,
from the
there's
phone.
there's something to be said about that, because if you're sitting there with a controller playing a video game, that's one thing, because you are the controller. But if you got that phone in your hand, it's almost like flip flopped, like that thing's controlling you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, who remembers down, down, up, down? What was it?
It's up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Everybody knows that.
well,
If
I
you
guess
want
what
to-
I was talking about is you don't see kids playing outside no more. Like you
oh
used
yeah. Well, I
Right.
said
Here. That's all they
a
have.
bike. I don't see them riding. Well, now
We have
bikes have come back.
Bikes all the time. Bikes are all
Because
over the road.
They're battery operated now.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
take the battery off and see how many plays Biden. They fall. I mean, come on. What happened to jumping over ditches or trying to do wheelies on them things? Or better yet, find you a vine and swinging from it just to see if
Grapevines.
it's going to break.
Okay, we need a pause for clarification. Just a second.
I said vine. Not
Can somebody in the chat please explain to Grape Jams and whoever else doesn't know what up, down, left, right, BA, select, start is, except for you, Bushcraft. I know you know.
I know the Contra one too.
Yeah, that is the Contra one.
I'm still waiting.
No,
for
that's
the
Super
Co-
Mario.
Konami code.
Without the select is Contra.
Contra.
I thought it was the
That's what it is. Yeah.
the Kung Fu one. What was the name of that game?
Double Dragon.
It was. I think so.
Yeah, Double Dragon is without the BA.
I'm still
Okay.
wondering what a lazy kangaroo is called.
Why am I? How do I remember those? I put so many hours on that thing.
Lot Life, what do you call a lazy kangaroo? What?
Let's put some logic into this. What do you call a lazy kangaroo? Well, they're joeys or babies. What do you call a lazy kangaroo?
Pouch bound. I don't know. Pouch potato. Because
Again.
they hang out in their mom's pouches. Pouch potato.
Bigfoot, go ahead and finish that one right there. There's pretty good question in chat. Carol Z's asked.
I see it.
Oh Lord.
I mean, like, what is it exactly?
I'm out.
Yeah, it's a particles. I call
That's a
it
loaded question.
divider. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a huge part question. That's in one word, evil. I'm just gonna leave it there for
Yeah.
myself tonight because I'm doing some stuff on that. Maybe I'll have it out by tomorrow.
If all it was just to create a black hole, that's bad enough by itself.
It
Yeah.
is.
There's many stages of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, darn.
And another flea on Danny, by the way.
You know, if I talk to a certain person and if they're not doing nothing Sunday, I may end up going live again. I don't know, but that person has got a whole heck of a lot of knowledge when it comes to something like that. Don't you think so, Lake?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. She ran.
Coming up?
Yeah, $1 billion circle in the ground. That's exactly what it is.
It's evil.
That's cheap. I thought it was more.
Maybe that one over there, but there's other ones.
Yeah, and I think somebody told me here, just in the States, there's something like 3 of them. Now, I may be wrong with that, but I'm
Well,
almost positive that there are some here in the
there's
States.
2,
Okay.
but that we know of that they advertise about. So if there's 2 that we know about, there's probably 20 that we don't.
You went out.
Well,
You making me. I got all these chairs everywhere, but I
Your
can't
tail.
move your eyes.
Move your tail.
Ginger Ninja, I don't know. She says it's a Stargate.
Well, it's the definition of one. Yeah, the one in Tennessee is supposed to. It has open portals that people seen in the sky that they projected from it.
Really? In Tennessee, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I know me and you really, we not that far from Tennessee. I think North Carolina borders Tennessee. I don't know about Ohio. I think,
There's
I don't think-
Kentucky in the way.
okay. We got to move Kentucky out of the way.
Well, Kentucky's not that big anyway, so.
Oh boy, here's one for me. TH2, what's the best way to cook a squirrel? I usually use heat myself. You know, that's the best way.
The
Bacon
boy,
grease and then turn the sear it on both sides and then make
Well,
gravy.
yeah,
I'm kind of like
Put it
this.
back
I'm
in
kind of
there.
like this right here. If you're going to cook squirrel to eat, I would probably boil it a little bit, then you pull it out and go ahead and finish frying it up. But
really?
yeah,
Wow.
that's
I never
that's
boil
me.
it. You
They
probably
kinda-
one of those ones that say, "Oh, take the gaminess out of it."
No, hell no. I want the game taste to it.
I
Believe
don't
me.
taste game. I've ate possum to crow. I have never tasted anything that tastes gamey.
Now that is 2 types of meat I've never ate, to my knowledge. Okay, is possum or crow.
And
I've
when
never
I'm talking about it, and it could have been that's what I grew up eating. That was our main source of meat.
Well,
And
now-
that's why we get pig and stuff like that, but it was mainly deer, squirrel,
Yeah.
groundhog, you know.
Now the only type of crow that I have ate is when I was wrong with Dixie. That's it. And I have eaten a lot of crow in our marriage. Huh?
Yeah, I've had it on a stick too, like B said. You get the perfect stick to where it's
Oh,
opens up the squirrel.
okay.
Oh, Frog has a question. I have a question. Who will help me defeat Billy Madison? Well, are you going to try to beat him to the 12th grade? You guys remember that movie? Yeah.
Be
Ask,
charming. You may have the fastest, but I think I got the biggest one.
ask the penguins. Mom made stew out of fried squirrel. Yeah, that's what we did is we just fried it. And then we stuck onion powder, garlic powder, and put it in ramen. Oodles and noodles.
Carol
Ramen.
Z.
Always
Go
like
ahead.
gravy. Oh,
Yeah, we did like it was like a buttery, garlicky onion sauce with oodles and noodles. So it wasn't like a lot of people take ramen and make soup out of it. We didn't. We drained all the fluid out and then put the squirrel in there.
yeah, Gator's good.
Yeah, I too have a gator, and it's good. No doubt it's about the size of chicken nuggets where I get them from, but
Oh, Gator bites. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's the only thing they got. You go in there and order gator tail, and they look at you,
It's fishy, fishy chicken.
Yeah, I know for a fact squirrel stew down here in the South, any type of squirrel is a favorite.
well, I would say
I said in the South.
for like Florida, the two favorite things I would say would be gator and blue crab.
Oh Lord have mercy. Blue crab?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I made the mistake one time. I don't know if it was a mistake or anything. I thought I found a crab cage.
I make
It was just out in the middle of the water, and so I pulled it up. Had free
crab.
free
Me-
crab, and went back the next day, and there was crab in there again.
I love
Got
crab.
some more. Found out it belonged to somebody, and I didn't know that
No,
at the time. And they caught me about the fifth day. You're the one taking my damn crab. I thought it was just a crab pot that just floated away or something. And
Now-
he ended up he was nice about it, and explained to me that because it has a tag on it, and that tag belongs to him, and he owns it and stuff. And I said I didn't know, and of course I was a kid, so I got away with it.
Last time we went down to the coast, believe it or not, my son-in-law caught a pretty decent blue-sized crab on a fishing hook. And he pulled him up, man. It was about not quite as wide as the palm of your hand, maybe about 6 inches, but it's the only one he caught, and he threw him back in. To me, just one crab would be enough to get you ticked off. Want more?
Yeah.
hi Chris, hi Al.
Now, do you eat, what part of the crab do you eat?
I eat all of it.
Are you the one kind that only eats the legs?
I won't eat the green stuff, but I'll eat everything else, all of it. Anything that is
Pop
meaty,
the top off and eat the back area. Yeah.
I eat everything but the green stuff. I'm not eating the green
No.
stuff when you poop.
Hey, Chris.
Now, me, every time I go, there's about 4 or 5 guys. There is a plate of crab legs. Okay, I'm lucky if I can get 3 of them. By the time I get to the third one, they gone.
Jeez.
Guess what we're talking about again?
Food, but I figured it out, Jeff. I figured it out. What's wrong? Why no one else is asking questions? Letting chat ask question. It's because there's no S.
Oh, so they only think they can only ask one question.
Yeah.
Y'all
There you go,
ask,
Jeff.
y'all ask as many as you want to, as long as they don't get too personal or too stupid.
Yeah, we don't answer
Oh,
stuff.
there goes my question.
Well, it's got to be it. Either they don't have any questions. People are always like, "Oh, I got a question. I got a question." And they don't answer my question. Oh,
And then when you give them a chance to ask,
It's
I don't know
about
what
food.
to ask. I forgot.
Well, the squirrel question about how do you cook it?
Beach says questions in caps for panel, but there's okay. They all have questions. Ask.
Okay, what? Ask.
Yes, you.
What's the meaning of life? There, Jeff?
Shanoa, ask.
That sounds like some kind of Buddha Gandhi thing.
And do it in caps. Al Bundy wants to know what is the meaning of life. Really? I'm not God.
It's love. Love.
I agree. I do agree with that.
I don't know if it's true or right.
Bushcraft Shanoa wants to know what's your favorite color? Pink.
Well, it used to be black, but since I got white cats, I can't really wear black that much.
Yeah. Then you got those
Probably
technical people.
green or I don't know. It doesn't. Whatever shirt I grab off the hanger.
Whatever shirt.
Well, you see, I'm gonna say this right here. Okay.
White.
I got maybe 30 of these. So I don't care. When I'm in the dark early in the morning, I open the drawer up and I grab one. And I do have quite a few button-up shirts that are the same color. So if you see me wearing a red one day and turn right around and see me wearing a red one the next day, don't think they dirty.
Yeah, that's like I made videos this week and was wearing the same thing in every video, so they thought that I never changed clothes.
All right, you guys got questions in chat now, like serious ones.
Good.
ER and Moon and is it Shanoa?
Shanoa.
Shanoa. They start there. How would you go to protect your loved ones during civil unrest?
Any means necessary.
That's a good answer. You just do it. Yep.
I'm the type. I'm like this right here. Okay. I don't give a damn what you do outside. As soon as you walk through that door, the rules just changed. And I'm leaving it alone at that. I'm not going no further.
Right. Don't come up on my porch.
You know. And there is a time when my doors get locked.
My family breathing over you, basically. Not you guys, but the person who's trying to come in.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Harvest Mary Moon wants to know, is everyone doing okay? For the most part.
Yeah, I mean, we're above ground, so I figure we're doing it.
So everything's pretty all right there.
Yeah. And depending on how you live your life, it could be bad or it could be excellent.
making statements, assuming Ginger Ninja,
What's
asking.
going on?
Vester, yeah, I just went out and, well, it's been after the first frost, I went out and got a bunch of rose hop.
I'm still learning that, Vester, but we have a yard full of it whenever we need it. I let the weeds grow, don't I?
I think I got about a pound.
Yeah.
A lot of that I came across was already brown, so I mean, which you could still use, but I like the rose hop that's got color left in it. Because once it dries out, it's really good.
What was the last
Hey,
fiction book?
Crazy.
Hi, Crazy. What was the last fiction book you read? What was your favorite fiction book? That's a double question from John Johnston.
Fiction.
Yeah. Not true.
What is going?
Trying to think I haven't really read any fiction books for a while.
I don't think I haven't read a fiction book in a long time.
Yeah.
I read a part in a fiction book today, and it was from Dr. Seuss.
I'm gonna be straight up. I don't read books. The last book I read was in school. That's it.
I'm gonna have to go with
You read books, Jeff. You had a book out Saturday that you read from.
Did you?
Maybe it's
He was trying to get the answer.
Okay. I had it out, but I wasn't reading it.
Oh, I thought you said you could get.
Dixie
You were getting answers from.
I couldn't get to the answer fast enough, so I gave up on it. And then Dixie took it away, and there was one question in there that she finally said she found the answer about two youngins or two child. You know, she said she come across that one.
Right.
And I told her that was a half hour ago.
I'm gonna have to go with Dr. Seuss. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. That's my answer.
That's a true book, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you guys have good idea for inexpensive Christmas gifts? Make your own baked. Okay, so you stick everything in a clean mason jar and you add the recipe. So you put in all the ingredients and add the recipe, whether it be for cookies, soup, much fun.
I can't add that recipe because I just tossed stuff in it. It was the best I ever done, so I'm kind of screwed on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like
That's
that.
the way it goes.
Yeah, I was like, dang, this is good. How much?
It's like that potato soup. It's like that potato soup I cooked the other day. I just started adding stuff, and even Dixie said that was good, and that's some of the best potato soup I think I ever made.
Well, does that mean that she usually says it tastes like crap?
Yeah, I know. Normally she'll look at me and raise an eyebrow, and I know.
You know what you can give somebody that you can never give back, though, and it's also free?
Advice.
Giving somebody your time.
That's true.
Yeah, sometimes just spending time with someone, that's always a nice gift. And I never take for granted somebody giving me their time.
You know, since how you brought that up, just spending 10, 15 minutes with an elderly person means the world to them. You know, just
I spend time with you all the time, Jeff.
No, you don't either.
You don't either.
Don't even go there. Just because I'm 2 years older than you, you're older.
Yeah, other inexpensive gifts are just make your own, make holiday soap or any kind of soap. Make don't make holiday soap. That's annoying.
No. Don't give
Make
me no
soap
holiday
for all
soap.
days, like for all days of the year.
Well, Bubba says all you have to do is turn your numbers around backwards and you'll be younger. And that doesn't work.
What happens when you 44?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why
You're
I'm
66.
55, so I can't switch it around. I'm still the same age.
Oh, I would be like 74.
I can't. I won't be able to achieve that until I'm in my 60s.
Chanela has a really good question.
I'm reading.
There's another question above that. I'm seeing Sherlock Holmes and Lord of the Rings. I have severe anxiety very constantly. Any tips?
I read The Hobbit when I was a kid. I know I read stuff after that though, but
Crazy Irish, today was one of those days I could not get enough sleep. I got up, I went back to bed, I got up again, I
deer
watched.
jerky. Ooh.
You doggone right. I watched Bushcraft, I shut the TV down, I went back to bed and got up about 4.
Chat's starting to answer other people's questions. They're doing a great job, Jeff.
Hey, go for it.
I was talking about what do you guys do for like anxiety and stress and all that stuff. And Carson answered the question, Shanoa, have faith in God, have faith in you. You can overcome. And then there's always like really good exercises, like take a deep breath, find a color, a smell, get your feet grounded.
Get off of YouTube.
Get off of YouTube. Get a cat, get a dog. I mean, we're not trying to be funny. It's all serious stuff. Take a deep breath, and you got to walk away from the stuff that's making you anxious because you have the right to do that.
See,
that sounds good. Shrimp scallops in the air fryer.
oh my God. Yes.
In the air fryer?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
that.
had.
I'd rather put them in a frying pan.
I love grilled shrimp on a shish kebab, whatever you want to call it, a skewer, a stick. You throw some seasoning on there along with butter and everything. I'll eat about 4 or 5 of them little sticks.
Oh,
I like my scallops in a frying pan because I like mine very, very, very tender. Like very tender.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't cook long enough. Because as soon as I see them turning pink, guess what? I'm chomping.
Well, it's crazy.
Are you still talking about shrimp or scallops? I don't remember them turning pink.
I'm talking about shrimp, but I will eat scallops also.
Okay. No, I was going to say, scallops, if they turn them pink, you got them on there too long.
I don't see any more questions. You have an Bigfoot's got an incoming.
Now, Shanoa, I may disagree with you on that one.
How many times has Lake yawned during this live?
I had a busy day, and then I was outside, and then I spent the day with y'all.
Favorite Christmas
tradition?
It would have to be Christmas Eve. The chili, because that's one thing that the kids always say is Christmas chili.
What about
even though we don't have it Christmas.
I don't think I have any favorites. I'm sorry. I don't have any like favorites.
My favorite believe it or not, after I've had grand youngins and everything, is to be there watching them opening up presents and just spending time with them. That's all.
I got one there for Bigfoot, and
Oh,
I
he's
just
got a
learned that
question.
today. When
Oh yeah.
I know what happened.
Judah was possessed by the devil.
Judas.
Yeah.
Yep.
What life? Don't even ask that question. There has, yeah. I don't even want to go into that one.
So I learned that. What did I learn lately from the Bible? Oh, what's his? I don't remember his name now. Oh man, help!
All in the
30,
X stuff.
huh? David. Yeah, I learned that David. Yeah, he was 30 when he. Yeah, I didn't
30.
know that when he became king.
Crazy. I think that right there,
33.
one follows the other one.
30
If
when
you're
David
happy,
became king.
yeah. If you are happy, then you're going to share it, period. You know, whether somebody is sharing it with you or you sharing it with somebody else.
No, because earlier, when when people are like from England,
I think that question, THC's question, is for Blake there.
what do you do when your wife uses your sharp axe without asking? That's easy. You just don't ask any questions and you just let her do what she wants.
It's easy to get forgiveness.
Oh, I just heard him get up. Here he comes.
It's almost like in that movie Step Brothers. Did you touch my drumstick?
Oh yeah, I touched your axe, the whole thing, all of it, and then I took it.
Just remember, it's easier to get forgiveness than it is to get permission.
I also went
Don't
into.
encourage her, Jeff.
I
She
also-
doesn't need it.
I also took everybody into the woodshed and told them,
She-
showed them our wood.
She's already unruly enough.
Well, now I have found out, you know, it may not necessarily have to be the wife, but don't piss nobody off holding the axe.
Is it okay?
We have this German wood splitter. Okay, this thing is like pretty good around, right? Well, I stuck a piece of wood in there one day, and I'm like whack, whack, whack with the mallet, you know, the maul, and I got the wood stuck.
You know what's really weird?
Remember that? I got
Is
the wood
this
stuck.
string?
I couldn't pound it the rest of the way through, so I got stuck.
Does your pets want to sniff what you're drinking to see if it's okay?
Yeah, you're supposed to let them because they're
Yeah,
supposed to let you
I'll go and they'll sniff it
know.
and see if it's okay.
Really? Do you sniff their food before they eat it?
Oh hell no! It stinks enough.
Okay.
How
I'm
funny.
glad they don't like the seafood because the seafood usually stinks more than the chicken.
Oh, I love
They
this.
like chicken.
I love seafood. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. Just seafood.
Cat food?
What?
Seafood, not cat food.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Cat
but I
food.
heard seafood, not cats.
Yeah, I said that the cat food, the chicken smells better than the seafood. Oh, I love the seafood.
Now, what's the name of that canned fish where everybody opens and get to gagging?
Oh, I don't know. That's
Tuna fish?
I was
No.
gonna send it to you, Jeff.
Oh, please don't do that. I have banged what little brains I've got out to figure out what I'm going to send you for Christmas this year. And I finally got it figured.
Anchovies, like the little hairy things. They're little hairy.
Oh, I
little-
already eat anchovies with
You like them? They're salty.
Worcestershire sauce.
You like it with a
No, that's
I
what's
have
in it.
Worcester sauce.
Wash my sister's
What's your
sauce.
sister's sauce?
Yeah.
I have
Spaghetti
never heard that.
is good. Oh yeah, seafood. It's seafood.
Seafood spaghetti.
Ooh,
It's good. If it's
I've
seafood,
never heard of it.
yum.
sounds
There goes
good.
Karen.
Yeah, it's yummy.
Thank
We
you,
do
Ragnar.
we do that here too, and it's not on Christmas, but it's so good.
Well, Ragnar, where can I go and purchase about 4 or 5 of them cans? Because
No.
I would like to send them as Christmas gifts this year.
If you send me one, I'm gonna set it outside in the hot sun all summer long, then send it to you next year.
Hey, that sounds like a fruitcake.
Not when you open it.
Jeff, I told you to stop calling me that.
What, fruitcake?
Fettuccine Alfredo and shrimp. That sounds
Oh
good.
my God, I love that stuff.
That's yummy. No, but seriously, when you take like crab and lobster and scallops and shrimp
Uh-huh.
and you do them all individually or together, like specifically individually, you put it with a nice butter garlic sauce or whatever
Yeah.
kind of sauce, and you mix it with pasta, especially like. Well, I'm
I'll-
thinking linguine, but like angel hair, yeah, spaghetti is good. But I actually am partial to.
Yeah, gumbo.
Rice.
I love some gumbo too.
I like rice noodles. Yeah, I like rice noodles. You know the Thai noodles,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
you made pad Thai. Yeah, those are good.
I like for Thai food. I like the peanut butter, the spicy peanut butter stuff that they make.
You do?
I like peanut chicken.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
like
what it's
my
called.
food with a little spice to it, but
Yeah.
not so
I
cut and hot. Just a bit of flame.
I make peanut chicken. That's good. With the peanut butter,
Peanut butter.
fried chicken and peanut butter. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, that peanut butter sauce or
Now here's one I haven't eaten in a while, and it's pretty good. Pimento cheese hamburger. That's good.
Pimento.
Pimento, yeah, that is.
those are
pretty
good at making it as a grilled cheese.
I have
So
tried that.
Spread it on there and then fry it up like a grilled cheese.
The pickled pimentos, though, right?
The spread.
Yeah, the pickled ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
You know what? I heard 3 girls on YouTube one night, and they called it something, and I've been calling it that ever since. They called it "Wash Your Sister Sauce."
Lost your sister. It started, I think, over at the Vineyard Tex, or maybe
That's
it was
exactly who said it.
I don't remember. It's Worcestershire.
Well, now before that, I'm not going to tell you what I did call it, but it started with something else, and everybody knew what I was talking about when I said it.
If you make fresh fruit cake, it tastes good. Oh yeah.
Tom Yum soup.
I've only ever had one fruit cake I liked.
Probably, yeah.
Haas-
It was homemade too, and it was actually fried in butter.
My pop had my rabbit. Now, mind you, he's a very big German man. And he had my rabbit over a pot of boiling water one day. And he says, "We're all having Hassenpfeffer tonight." And I started crying. My grandma yelled at him. Yeah. It's like, "Mom always going to cook my rabbit." She goes, "He is not."
War with your sister sauce.
You see what Ginger Ninja wrote, right? Fruitcake can be used as a weapon. Thornton and pillowcase and swing. I ain't never thought about that.
And like Bigfoot says, always back to food here.
They're too
Yeah.
expensive to make nowadays. I don't think.
Did you get that link I sent? Or I mentioned, I can't even think of the name of it, but they're right up the road here. And everybody I've talked to that has tried it says that was the best fruitcake they've ever eaten.
I need coffee.
No, I didn't get no link. I don't know if Crazy's still in here. I sent her a link to that. I don't know what it is. It's a pie cake thingy that costs $99.
A pie cake.
Yeah, well, it's a chocolate pecan
Red
cake,
velvet.
and then cheesecake, and then the red cake.
Remember when Lauren made that? I'm gonna have to ask Lauren if she could mail you one.
And that thing is $99 to have it delivered. I was like, it looks good, but I ain't never eaten that.
Yeah, I'll ask my daughter to see what that would cost to mail out because you're not that far where it couldn't.
Oh no, I don't want nothing like that. Oh, maybe a slice, but there ain't no way I'd eat a whole cake.
I don't know if it'd be worth for her to do it.
Yeah, I know.
We just polished off the cake Dixon made the other day, carrot cake. She made a 3-layer cake. Damn, that was good.
Someone say cheesecake.
I'll tear a cheesecake all to pieces. I'm sorry. Bunky said war with your sister sauce.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that, Bushcraft, earlier?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I heard it from.
Hey, Kate.
Yeah. And my son always bugs me to make Buckeyes.
Those are good.
I've never eaten.
They're so sweet. I told him, I said, they're too sweet, and I keep cutting down the sugar that's in it, and they're still sweet.
We don't call them Buckeyes. We just call them peanut butter balls. I don't know why. Maybe.
Yes, I do remember the first moon landing.
I think it's because it's a Buckeye is like a Ohio thing. Is that why?
I get. Well, they look like the nut, the Buckeye.
They do, yeah. But yeah. I don't know why we never call them Buckeyes. We do sometimes.
Well, Ohio's famous for the Buckeye tree, and we have the.
Yeah, I actually have a Buckeye.
Or the bullseyes, as Peanut calls them.
Wait a minute, hold on. Carol Z says she makes cow patties from chocolate. I'm not even going there with what popped in my mind on that one.
I was thinking about doing Christmas crack.
I got a Buckeye right here. It came all the way from Ohio from Mom's tree.
Yeah, we're going to have to make some this year. I've never eaten one.
Now, this is a real Buckeye, though.
Yeah, you got to melt the chocolate down and stuff. Well, first you mix the thing up and you roll it into the little balls, and then you put toothpicks in it and put it in the freezer.
Yeah,
and then while you're melting down the chocolate, and then you dip each one.
Where is the between lakes? What?
Now, if my son was coming home for Christmas this year, I probably would make some, but I don't think I'll. I might make
no. To me, I don't know if it's because I'm a parent or if it's because I'm a grandparent. The two best time that I look forward to is Thanksgiving and Christmas. For the main fact is that's when family gets together, biggest part of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Used to, when I was coming up, we called them reunions. And we would have 2 a year, one from daddy's side and one from mama's side. And that is when the women, or should I say the cooks, cooked up their best dishes. And they tried to outdo everybody else. That was some of the best cooking or eating, but now I'm just satisfied to be around family. That's it,
Yeah.
you know. And there may be a few in the family you ain't crazy about, but look at it like this. It's just one day. Set everything to the side. Try to be as nice to them as you possibly can without throwing them out the house.
Oh, that will be a feast.
Harvest Merry Moon, it is the land between the lakes. Al Bundy, it all depends
Michigan?
on who's making it.
Where is the lakes between lakes? What does that mean?
Land between the lakes that's Michigan, isn't it?
Where is the lake between lakes? I mean, there's a bunch of Finger Lakes. We have lakes between lakes. We have like thousands of lakes in between each other. Is
It
that
depends where lake goes fishing.
well? She's like a lot of Bigfoots there. I mean, you got Lake Champlain all the way to Vermont, and then you have other lakes all the way down. But where is the lake like between lakes? Like there's a lot of lakes.
Might be meaning you as lake.
That's what I was. Oh, like where? Okay, so I'm just gonna say we'll go all the way to Vermont and go to Lake Champlain, and we'll just say we'll throw out another lake. Like let's just go Sacandaga there. That's where I will say I'm in between Mushden. Yeah, they're both pretty big. Great Lake Sacandaga and Lake Champlain. And there's lots of lakes in between those two.
Is it Lake Champagne or Lake Champlain?
Champlain, like where Nasty's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always called it champagne, like the drink.
Champlain, like Champlain Monster. Yeah.
Okay.
Nasty. Yep. We probably the closest biggest lake would be Lake George.
Lake George.
Yep.
How many fish you got in there?
I haven't counted them lately.
Ah, okay. You caught on to that and quick. It's just like at one time I asked 101, you know why they put fences up around graveyards, don't you? He said, no, why? I said, because people dying to get in.
We don't want anybody getting out.
You know, that could be a good question on that, answer with that too.
Yeah.
Especially here in the future.
They don't want anyone getting out.
Once you in there, you in there.
Yeah. Well, you don't stay there, just your body stays there. Frog. What is LBL?
What Life says, well, let's see. There's a redfish, a bluefish, a catfish, and a dogfish.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
One eating fish, two eating fish.
Ooh, smelt. Why did I just automatically just started thinking about smelt.
You know what? I meant to do this.
We're going to have to go out fishing and get some smelt. Bigfoot, we got to go fishing and get some smelt. We'll get a big freezer thing of them or a big bag of them and come back home and fry them all up.
You come down here at the right time of the year, you can get all the smell you want.
Smelt.
Oh, smelt.
They're like little fishes. If you batter them and cook them just right, they're tails, and you can eat the tail, the bone. But the tails taste like a seasoned potato chip. They're excellent. It's called smelt. SMELT. Smelt.
Well, see, I thought you was talking, because during the summertime around here, with all these chicken houses going on, you want to stay in the house as much as possible. Now, let me see. Sniffer, Bushcraft family, do y'all have snow up there yet?
Hmm.
No,
We have a dusting and it'll be gone tomorrow.
we've seen flakes, and that's about it. That's as much as I want to see.
Yeah, ours is still out there. We have grass poking up though. We just had like a little bit. It's enough to blanket everything, but the snow or the grass is still popping up and the moss mounds are still popping up. But like I
What
said,
wife wants to know what is snow?
what is snow?
Keep it up, you might find out.
Actually, no. Tomorrow it'll be here. The following day it'll be melted.
Crazy Irish. Okay, I'm back. It's 12 degrees outside. Burr.
Yeah, I think it's going down to 15 to 12 here. I think it
But
said
we ain't got that cold yet this year. Now, whoa. Al Bundy, you say it's 50 in North Dakota. Is that Fahrenheit, or did you just leave out a minus in there? Y'all have all that ice fishing you want. I can't even stand up on solid ground, much less try to walk across a frozen pond.
Well, no one's walking across any pond or lake right now. It hasn't been cold enough or long enough right now. But I don't ice fish anymore for the pure reason it's too dang cold. I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun, though. It's a lot of fun. If you can hack the cold, it is tons of fun to go ice fishing.
I would try it one time.
So fun.
That way I can say I tried it. I either like it or I despise it. One of the two.
It's not boring.
It seems like to me it would be.
It isn't. Because you catch everything and then you leave. And then you go back and you just fire them up.
Now, by chance, y'all ain't the type of people that try to build a fire on the ice, are you? Well,
Yeah, the first thing you do is you get in one of those huts over the ice. First thing you do is put some wood in that fire and crank it up. No, I ain't kidding. It's like
I will not be going ice fishing with y'all.
Yeah, because you'll be warm in there. So you put a little stove, and the stove sits like that far off the ice. The fire's up off the ice.
Yeah, but the heat is also below the stove.
The ice is thick, Jeff. The ice is thick. It's not going
It would put the fire out before it got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
That's like building a fire on a pier.
Jeff, it's fine.
No,
It's fine.
the pier is not frozen.
No,
ice
but they ain't got nothing between the fire and the pier either to stop it.
It's called water.
I don't care what it's called.
Turns to water.
What he's saying is that even if the fire, what if this thing gets knocked over? The fire is going to melt the ice into where there's going to be enough water to put out the fire before it goes through the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as much as I weigh, as the fire is melting the ice, I would probably help it.
Okay, we have trucks.
They bring trucks and trailers out there.
We have trucks, trailers, four-wheelers, all going out on the ice having a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere.
The ice is like
Thick.
Yeah, you need a long chainsaw or an auger to get through it.
You have to use.
I'm staying close to the trees. I'm throwing a rope in the tree, tying it off. I'm going to tie myself off.
It's fine. That's great. I think you would
True.
like. I think you would like ice fishing. Besides, you can wear.
Oh yeah.
That's what that
I've
hat.
seen people with TVs out there and coolers and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Grilling food while you're out there.
I know. Because again, you have it up over top of the ice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Just not for me much anymore because it's cold.
Trust me, you'll be wanting that fire once your feet's sitting on that um,
I-
ice for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's why.
It goes right up to you, through your bones.
That's why you gotta have
ER,
thick-soled boots.
I go fishing during the wintertime if I can get away. I mean, I fish all year round. It don't make no difference. During the winter, the only difference between winter fishing and summer fishing, you got to pull your bait just a little bit slower.
You just gotta splash in the. You just splash in the hole in the ice. Put your net in.
Sniffer, you want to get funny? Ha ha ha!
Yeah, well, see, it is fun. Yeah,
LCC says she's never been ice fishing. Sounds like fun.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a whole day out of it.
I'll put it to you like this: around here, the ice don't get that thick enough to go ice fishing. Period.
I was 2 years old my first time.
Mm.
Oh, Bundy's gonna get in trouble.
I ain't drinking no damn Fireball. I took a shot of that one time, and that was enough for me. That's worse than 150 proof moonshine.
It's not potent. It's that dang cinnamon.
Yeah, exactly.
The charming. My daughter thought
That's like peppermint schnapps on crack.
Fireball.
How come is it? I don't care what show I'm on. We end up talking about food somewhere along the line. Even Saturday nights on Bigfoot show, somehow or another food comes up.
It's just a part of life.
Well, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
K9 cinnamon may be good for you, but not in a bottle of liquor like that. I'm sorry.
I've had it before. I thought it was pretty good, but man, it'll warm you up from your throat all the way down to places you didn't realize you had.
My daughter's the one that got me to try it. She loves it. I can't stand it.
That's like putting a shot of wasabi with a shot of tequila.
I love wasabi.
With tequila?
No, I don't like alcohol really that much.
That's what I mean. It's
I'm
like
just saying I like wasabi. I'm not.
Now, is wasabi, I mean, I know it's got a little kick to it, but is it like fiery
horseradish.
hot? Oh, hell,
Horseradish.
I can't stand that horse relish.
No, it's it's different than that even.
No,
Wasabi is green.
yeah, it's a root.
It's
It's,
good.
it's just like a
Kind of like horseradish.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Is there horseradish in it?
Well,
Now,
no, it's its own root. But probably closest thing is horseradish.
I like horseradish too.
Now, I used to eat horseradish on my Arby's roast beef.
Oh,
You know.
horseradish. Yeah, so you do an au jus.
Yeah.
And separately you do a horseradish sauce for prime rib.
I don't know where you come from, but
That's
food is what makes my pants harder to button, not my zipper.
to close.
I'm really glad you went that way and not somewhere else.
Well, I thought about it, and then I had to rethink what I thought.
Okay.
And that was there.
Yeah, that's why you use your food pants. Just wear the food pants. Make sure no belt, no zippers, no buttons, just something that pulls up. I would suggest a nice pair of jeans, maternity jeans, and just put your shirt over them. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I can see me wearing maternity pants now. Really, come on.
I don't know. I seen you the other day.
No, you didn't either. Oh, shit. Hold on. Don't say nothing, Bushcraft. Don't say nothing.
You know what? There in Florida, you could probably on those cooler days just wear those bicycle leggings with a pair of shorts over them. You're good.
I don't know if I could ever get wearing those.
Sweatpants.
That's like skinny jeans. How? I don't understand.
Oh, don't even get me started on them.
Unless they tuck things somewhere, I have no idea how they wear them skinny jeans.
I don't either. Bigfoot makes them cringe. I know you don't wear leggings, ER. That's
worried about and passion.
That's what it is.
What ER wears yoga pants?
No, he don't wear leggings and big. No, he would not wear those or skinny jeans or any of that stuff. No.
All right. Let's get ready.
Trying to give him non-zipper on.
I gotta get my camera right. Everybody, I want y'all to take a great big swallow of a drink and sit in front of your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, or whoever. Because here we go.
Oh, come on, do the truffle shuffle.
I'm not dancing.
No, the truffle shuffles, you just shake your belly.
I can't get over this down
Oh,
there.
come on, it's just an apron. Shake it.
Well, there's a part that's not being shown either.
Yeah, I know. That's what I can't get over.
He's trying to grab it.
Darn
Hold on. I gotta go show Bigfoot.
Woo-wee.
We gotta get Bigfoot one of those. Josh,
I love it. I really do.
did you see this apron?
Even with the hat. So you check it out, huh?
I love the hat. Look at his apron.
I love the hat too. Where Bigfoot at?
He's right here.
That's disturbing in so many ways.
You ain't seen the worst part of it. He's covering that part up.
Covering the bottom part of it.
I tell you what, I can't do this in real life, but check that out.
I just threw up.
He just threw up in his mouth a little.
My wife is not awake.
Oh my, I'm in tears.
I have recorded that.
Well, yeah, Ted, that's a hell of a time to come in.
Who just came in?
Ted did.
Ted Blaha.
Yes, that's what it is.
Ted Blaha, when I read your name the other night, there's another person on YouTube that comes up in the chats called Tubla. And I actually saw them last night. And it reminded me of the same kind of name. That apron. Who?
With my show, you never know what you get. It's like a box of chocolates.
Does Dixie have one of those too, but not so hairy?
It'd be sexy.
That apron is so great.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't turn around, ain't it? Can you imagine me on Thanksgiving wearing that and family? Oh, thank you so much, Bushcraft. You have no idea how much I love
That is awesome.
No, it wasn't either. I can't get Dixie to wear it. She won't wear it. I have to put it on while she's asleep.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's going on?
This is disturbing. Bigfoot, can you hear me? You guys ready for this news? You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm through dying now.
All right. Ticonderoga, which is not real far. I'll just say that. National Grid says an emergency power outage this weekend will affect 10,000 electricity customers in Essex, Warren, and Washington counties. The planned outage scheduled for Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Oh no.
Why then
allow
during then?
will allow National Grid to make repairs on a 40-mile transmission line that runs through Ticonderoga, Westport, Crown Point, Putnam Station, and a half dozen other North Country communities. We understand the inconvenience of an outage of this length at this time of year, and I'm not going to mention the names. Operations for National Grid, the need for the repair came to light during the extensive reliability work we are completing on the transmission line. And there's a bunch of town halls that you can, there's warming centers for people if you need be for you and your animals. There's a bunch of addresses of places you can go. This upgrade work will increase resiliency and reliability. The work requires many skilled line and construction workers who are committed to the safe, reliable delivery of your energy. That affects a lot of counties, okay? A lot of counties.
B. Charman wants to know, I think it's B. Charman. Are you in this outage?
I'm not going to answer that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, that kind of goes with something I sent you back, I think it was over the weekend. And I'm going to quote what was said here. Stock up on torches and candles in case of power cuts.
Right.
The Prime Minister of Britain warns that they will be losing power over there come wintertime.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sending out suggestions that people start learning how to prep in the UK.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, for their prime minister and officials to tell people that, they've already got this in the works. I mean, they're going to go through.
Yeah, they know something. They know something.
It's
Yeah.
okay. So
And what?
they put this out a while ago about New York State in a whole and other states too. And if you get your local news or whatever, throughout the whole spring and summer, they've been preparing people. So if you're not prepared for something like this, then it's your own fault. It's your own fault. It should not be a surprise.
Well,
However, they didn't know when it was going to be coming about, and they're just now putting this out for the weekend. So
just think about the warnings for zombies.
Oh,
They have been putting out, the CDC, Amazon. Why would Amazon have it in their terms of service?
they have
That's
it in
the
there.
freaky thing. And Amazon.
It's the Amazon clause. It's the Amazon
Yeah.
zombie clause. Yep. Yeah. So good news is that and B, I didn't mean to be I'm not going to answer that. But anyways, it's going to be 46 on Saturday.
really?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then
46 is
Sunday,
not that bad, Jeff.
no, and it's moist here too. So there's always this humidity in the air. And then Sunday, it's going to be 54.
Well, now I can deal with 46 myself. That's
And if you think about it, 7:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon, unless something goes wrong, it's really not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
Well, it would be bad for somebody down south to come up here and be in 46-degree weather because our 46 is not like you down there 46.
And anyone that needs electricity for like oxygen, I mean, anybody who doesn't have walking oxygen to like fall back on, if anyone lives in those areas, get a hold of your doctor, get a hold of your whatever carries your oxygen in and out of your house, get more in for you to walk about with, because without power, you guys aren't going to be able to have that. But usually, if you're not
Should
sleeping,
already be thinking of that stuff.
yeah. One of those question.
exactly. Like I said, people should already be prepared for 7:30 in the morning till 4 something, but you should be prepared for
Well,
many.
you know,
Should know how many amps it takes to run that
generator.
thing gives you oxygen, whatever they call them, respirator.
Yeah.
They still put this up.
And if you're running low on oxygen, right now would be the best time to go ahead and fill it up because there may be a big demand on that come time. Well, you said they're going to do it this weekend, right?
Yeah, till 4:30. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. Yeah.
And you can almost imagine what line is at the end of that. Could be the next weekend.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing there. But if you're on the same line, a hospital or something like that's on, then really, I don't see where you're going to have much of a problem because they're going to be the first ones to get back up and running.
Yeah, but they can run for 2 weeks. Hospitals can.
Yeah, hospitals can, but still, if you're on the same grid as they are, then, like I said, a hospital is going to be the first ones to get cut back on before anybody.
Oh,
And Lord God, please, let me tell you this. I've got a son who works with a power company. I will not say what power company, but he has told me some real funny stories. And he has told me some stories that when the power goes out in the wintertime, they be getting cussed out up one side and down the other. You better hurry up and get that power on and I'm talking like next 10 minutes, something like that. Those people, they the last ones to get their power on.
good.
So if you really, truly want your power back on and quick, take them a pot of coffee out there. Take them something to warm themselves up. Give them a snack or something like that. They'll make damn sure your power comes back on when time to be. But now you got to look at it like this. Them boys out there, they doing the job the best they can. All right, and as quick as they can. And the main thing, as safe as they can. They're messing with what, 500,000 volts or going through. There is no mistake. You mess up, that's it. You meeting your maker 99.99% of the time. So those boys, they not going to do something stupid on purpose. And if it takes an extra 10, 20, or 30 minutes to do it right, they doing it right. So don't go out there jumping on their ass because the power's gone. Y'all been warned this go round. So please, Be courteous. I'm through.
Mhm.
Now, it is, I'm going to say almost 8:45 right now. And yes, 101 is going live tonight. And if y'all want to, just the code word for 101 is Jeff's hairy chest. Okay.
Just,
If I see enough of them, I will wire it up on 101s tonight.
he's
But
gonna. He hasn't seen this. He's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose it.
oh, I know he is. But I've got to have at least 100 people. Okay. I really don't want to put it on 101s. But if 100 people will say chest, then I will put that on tonight on 101s.
There's not 100 people in here, is there?
No, but do you know how fast word can get around?
I don't know.
So I'm really sad to bring this news, but Big Papa has been brought down. You guys know who Big Papa is?
Yeah. He's been in chat quite a few times. Oh, no.
Big Papa has been brought down. He's now going to be in someone's freezer.
Oh,
Big Papa is gorgeous.
Yeah.
He was named. He was
12?
seen out. It's actually 11.
Is it 11? Okay.
Yeah. Guess what? You guys remember when I talked about the little baby buck that his mama left him because I found him wandering around? Yeah. He's an 8-pointer. We saw him the other night. We were on Friday night when we were leaving for the Christmas party. We turned out of the driveway and boom, he was following another big sized doe, and he's 8 points.
Yeah, there's somebody bragging because their Oklahoma deer are so big. They said they look like a little puppy dog compared to our does are bigger than that buck.
Right?
Like, no. Like,
Big Papa's pretty good size, and
yeah, they
he's
got some big deer up north.
yeah, but you guys do too. I've seen him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but he's a
Yeah.
big boy.
Yeah.
our whitetails are good sized deer.
You know, the last 2 years, we've not had no deer in our yard. And normally, I mean, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pop a deer in my own yard. Okay. For one thing, they too dead burn gorgeous to look at.
They taste really good though.
Yeah, they do. As long as I get them from somebody else's yard, yeah, that's different.
When the buck was dressed out, so he was dressed already. He was all of his stuff.
220 pounds.
He was still 220 pounds.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of meat.
Oh yeah.
And the 11-pointer ended up being 12 points. 6.5 years old. Footage from his neighbor.
That's what I seen 6 on the one
12.
side. That's
Yeah, he was 12. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Mm.
So yeah, he's won it so far.
What Life says, well, we know where the buck stops now.
We've got some we got some big moose too, but you're not allowed to hunt those up here.
That's one type of meat I can honestly say I've not ever eaten.
I've had moose burger only. I've only ever had moose with moose burger.
Is moose pretty good?
It didn't taste any different than it doesn't taste any different than cow to me.
Okay.
To me it doesn't.
You know, I had it with a roast. It was just a roast, and it.
Yeah,
Tastes
I mean, like
meat.
if a cow and a deer had a baby, then you get a moose.
Elk has a little bit of a different taste than regular deer.
My
Yeah.
friend Jeff mixes elk and moose together and makes burger patties out of it. It's like his moose elk burgers. He does bear meat.
Yeah, bear. I like bear.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And it doesn't ever taste gamey or anything like that.
Yeah, that's I never understood that. I never have a gamey taste whenever I eat an
I
wild
think
animal.
I think people who aren't used to, maybe they just get it out of the grocery store.
They get it in their mind before they eat it, and I taste it, thing.
Yeah.
Well, see, what gets me is this right here.
Or it's not cooked right.
And I have done this in the past. We've had a couple of neighbors, and they were both women, under the same roof. And let's stop right there. We were sitting there and we got to talking about roast, and I mentioned a deer roast. Oh, that got them all upset and everything. I thought they was going to have a conniption. I looked at
Bambi.
Yeah. I looked at the wife and she looked at me and I kind of grinned. A couple of weeks later, hey, we had a roast. And just like clockwork, when it gets done, hey, what you got cooking? I smelled all the way over the house. I don't care if I'm cooking grilled cheese or whatever. They always invited themselves over. So I thought this right here. If you're going to invite yourself over tomorrow, you definitely going to eat what I cook. I cooked that deer roast all night long to work.
Oh,
That's
man.
good.
7 a.m. today.
I hope he's proud of himself.
I hope so too.
But they got to bragging on how good it was. They ain't never ate a roast that tasted that good. And wife looked at me, and I looked at her, and I said, next week sometime. And that's when I told them what they ate about a week and a half later.
I would have waited till they were on the way out and then said, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that deer.
Yes, Al.
Yeah, that the garbage picking ones I wouldn't think would be
That good.
that tasty because our human food is not that good.
Dang.
Wildlife, where I live at now, I cannot get a deer. That's about like grabbing a gold bar around here.
Look how thick the bottom of the antlers are.
Yeah,
Those are thick.
one thing I hate to see is where they go fighting and they get stuck together and one of them ends up dying and the other one stuck to that and they have to drag that body around.
Yeah.
There's one they had a picture of a deer that survived it and had the skull of the other one stuck in the antlers.
Really?
Yeah. And you got to sit there and wonder how long did he had to drag that thing around.
In order for it to
All that
separate.
was left was the skull. It was on its antlers.
And you
That's
can't
one hell of
go
a
up,
fighter right there.
and you can't really go up to them and help them because the chances are you'd get gored trying to help them.
Yeah. Or
He's,
kicked.
he's been tracking them a long time, just saying.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna tell you guys, like, don't, I got this covered on the bottom, but yeah, he's been tracking them a long time.
If I was to see something that big, I would probably put the rifle down and just let him go. Now it depends.
When you got a family, I'm just gonna say this.
Guess what?
Feeding.
He's got a family to
Yeah.
feed.
Yeah.
When I say he's got a big family to feed, he's got a family to feed. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna cut this short tonight.
Okay.
Here in a minute. 101 just went live.
He's
Wow,
early.
Yep.
already?
He just
He ain't
went
wasting no time, is he?
No, he won't. So y'all remember the code word, and I've got to see at least 100. Jeff's hairy chest.
Make sure you put chest too.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anything else.
Bigfoot just woke up laughing.
So he didn't see what I did he?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He said, unfortunately. Remember, he puked in his mouth a little, he said?
So you mean he passed out over my hairy chest? My chest is hairier than his? That's hard to believe.
Your chest is not hairier than his.
All right, look. I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. Saturday night, Dig Deeper Ministry will be going live. I'm going to say around 8 o'clock, if I remember correctly, with trivia. Sunday morning, Vineyard Chicks at 10:30. Then Dig Deeper at 11. And then, what was his name? Oh, Bushcraft Family. At 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So everybody have a good weekend. Have a good week. And God bless all of you. I stole that line from you, by the way.
God bless.